everyone. So today I'm going to be looking at Hank and Henry's Sweet Tooth 9 eyeshadow palette. I am going to do Ciate London's Watermelon Burst Hydrating Eye Patches because I feel like I don't really need concealer. Some of you might be like, yeah, you do. But I just feel like I want to hydrate under my eye. So definitely, like, I was like, oh, these are dried out, but it's more like a jelly patch. So that's definitely interesting. Not really like what I was expecting. But little cute patches. Just a nice cooling effect, I find. Kind of going into the swatches. Oh, yes. I was like, I don't think they have names. They do. So we have Eye Scene. Sugar, Mint Tea, Jelly Bean, But Her Cup. Sorry if I say any of these wrong. Cup of Care, Hard Candy, Boo Berries, Purple. So, like, swatching them, they weren't too bad. Then I kind of was like testing out a look on my wrist, and I'm a little nervous. I did want to try Pretty Vulgar's eyeshadow primer. So it does say kind of on Shoppers Drug Mart website. So I have a little dip. You get your brush and then apply it to your lid. So I'm just going to kind of cover that crease. I would say, like, I like my finger more so. I find the product gets into that brush, and then I just feel like it's kind of like tugging at my eye. And it doesn't say to put like a setting powder or a shade under. It says like you can apply the shadow right to it. So that's what I'm going to follow what they say. Normally I would like to put like a setting powder so things don't like catch. So I am going to go into this light pink color and apply to my crease. Concentrating on my outer corner and bringing it in. It's definitely getting more of a punch with that eye primer, which is what we would want to happen. Then I'm going to go into But Her Cup, which is that yellowy shade, and apply this to my lid. Definitely like the punch that I got from smudging versus with a brush isn't kind of there. I'm going to try like a flat brush. Definitely a little bit better with a flat brush than a fluffy eyeshadow brush. But for that like pop of color, your finger, if you're like, I don't like my finger, and setting spray and then doing it, I do find it really like powdery. Like, it didn't tap off that well every time. It's just trying to layer that color, just kind of going back in with that light pink shade to clean things up. Going in to that darker pink shade, Hard Candy, tapping off and just kind of darkening that outer corner. I don't. So definitely say you definitely want an eye shadow primer to get more of a pop of color. Because the colors really blend out. So if you want subtle colors, then maybe you'll kind of like that. I like my colorful colors like bam! Bright and vibrant. Going in with a more tightly packed blending brush, I'm going to go into Boo Berries. That purpley shade, just to really deepen. Oh gosh. So I want to like deepen that purple. These colors don't like blend well together. They just erase what was there. So personally, I'm not liking this palette. I'd rather do my Violet Voss. But I don't know if they're kind of like the same price range. But I'm glad I got this with MoxieCharm. So I did not pay full price. Definitely the eyeshadow prime side is blending a lot nicer. I just find like this side is blending things away. And I find more and more the color on my lid is just flaking off instead of like blending together. I guess like we somewhat have this blending thing going on. I'm just going to go in with a Q-tip just to kind of pick up some of this fallout. And help clean things up. Like when sparkly shades fall, they're so hard to like get up and out. Oh gosh. there's just a lot of like fallout from it. So kind of taking off my hydration patches, my eye patches. So they weren't left on that long. But I do think they did a nice job kind of hydrating my under eye. So I do like them, and they're a little bit more jelly, so I feel like it does have that like cooling effect and it feels cool underneath. So I'm just gonna pop on some lashes. Putting on lashes was a struggle. Sorry. If they look a little janky, I tried way too dramatic of a lash that didn't work, and then way too subtle, and I just feel like, ugh. So sorry if the lines are kind of botched a little. And that, but like that's kind of like my finished look. I don't really want to put an under eye. Like I normally really like to put a color under my eye. I'm just like not that happy with this palette. I do think I am going to go into icing and just add that pop of color or that highlight on my inner corner. Just a little under my brow bone. But I just feel like it really fades. It's not really something I like. I do think there's better color palettes out there. Like I'd go with ColourPop over this. You can make it work with like an eyeshadow primer. Like I really like the colors in here. I just didn't like the performance of them, and I do have eyeshadow palettes out there that without a setting spray, like with a brush, I can get a nice look, nice pigmentation. So this palette's not for me. It might be for you. You might like how it works. For me and what I like to do, it doesn't work. Glad I kind of picked it up with BoxyCharm, but I don't think I'll pick up any other palettes from them. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.